Hello and welcome to CISC 101 for Spring 21. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a tour of your Blackboard course so that you become a little more acclimated to it and so that you can hit the ground running when classes begin on the 25th. So what I'm showing you here is the course home page. Again, this is a menu bar, what we call a menu bar, and this tab is the course home tab. On this page, you will see, of course, the banner to the class, and what's important for you to remember is that any of the announcements that are made in this class, that I make in this class, or if they may come from the college, will be located here in my announcements. They last for 7 days in this little box. Then they fall off. So if you miss an announcement or want to go back and look at an announcement that was made a few weeks ago, simply click on the More Announcements tab here, and you'll see all of the announcements that have been made in the class. Another important tab on this page, or module on this page, would be for you what's due. If you have something important due today or tomorrow or this week, you can simply click on it and you'll see the date and the assignment that is due. So going down to the next tab, we'll go to the Begin Here tab. And again, this is important information, and it is found in every online course, by the way. There is a checklist to help you get started. There is a link to the Syllabus tab. Here's the Syllabus tab right underneath Begin Here. So you can click in either place, and I'll show you that in a minute, to find the Syllabus tab. There is a link to the Academic Calendar. So when you click on Academic Calendar, you will see all the important dates as far as tuition and dropping classes, etc., early registration, and that kind of thing. That will all be contained in this NCC Academic Calendar tab. The next area is Online Course Expectations. I would urge you to go over this if you haven't done so in another class. There are academic policies and procedures listed here, which is important for you to be aware of. And finally, technology requirements for your courses at NCC. The important thing that you need to remember here is all online students must have access to a Windows PC or Mac computer with a webcam, a microphone, etc., which you may need for verification purposes, and also to review any of the collaborate sessions and participate in any of the live sessions that we do throughout the course. So if you have any questions about those items, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. So I mentioned before that there is a tab for the syllabus. I'm going to go there now. The Syllabus tab takes you to the syllabus for this course, and you can download the syllabus using that little download button. You can print out the syllabus, but just know that this syllabus will remain here in the course for the entire semester. Next tab going down the list is the Instructor tab. This is my tab, and I have my information here, my email address, which you also will be able to find in the email tab of this course, my work phone number, but since I am at remote, you can also text me to my cell number, but if you want to leave a message on my work phone, I will get an email saying that I have a voicemail from you. So whichever way you'd like to contact me is fine. We will have virtual chats during the course at certain times, and I do have an office hour set up virtually for you. The Zoom link is right here, but anytime you would like an individual appointment, just reach out and I will meet with you virtually. The next tab is probably the most important tab in the entire course, and that is the learning content. And that's where you will find all of your assignments for the course with due dates, etc. So I'm just going to take a few minutes to, just talk to you very quickly. You'll see here I have a McGraw-Hill Connect library. This is one of the books that we will be using for this course. And we also will be using the Microsoft Office 365 book for the Office section of the course. I have a few videos in here, but whenever you see a week, always look to see if there is more than 1 week, more than one item that you are responsible for. In this case, there's a 1B. Looking down, I have a 2A and a 2B. So you will have to open up that folder to find your assignments, okay? And anything else that is required of you. So in this first week, you're going to see that you have a discussion to complete. When you click on the discussion, it will take you to the discussion forum. There is not a discussion in every week, but we'll talk about that as we go along. So that was an example of what you will find in the learning content. And in this particular, I'll just pick Word Chapter 1B. You'll find other information here. And when you see these items and click on them, they'll take you to the third party that we use for this course. So that will make much more sense to you as you go along. So just know again that we will be using in this class 2 different books. They are ebooks. One is Connect, which is McGraw-Hill, and here's your McGraw-Hill Connect library where you'll find your ebook. You'll do some assignments right there. And for your Office, you'll also be using the Microsoft Office book and a McGraw-Hill product called SimNet. So that will make much more sense after we have our first meeting. Next is discussion board, and there is a tab for discussion board. Your first discussion board is right here. There are instructions on how to complete the discussion and add to the forum. Simply click on the title of the discussion and then you will be creating a thread. All that information is right here, and if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to reach out. The next button is Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. That is the conferencing system that we use in Blackboard. We'll be using Zoom 90% of the time. So if we should have a Blackboard Collaborate discussion, you'll click on this tab and access Blackboard Collaborate. The next item in the menu is Course Tools. We're not going to spend a lot of time in Course Tools. I just want you to know that you can also reach SimNet and the Connect right through here, but I prefer that you do click on your assignments directly through the learning content link that we have. But I do want to show you one other link that is important for you, and that's the calendar link. So if you click on the calendar link, it's going to pick up different classes that you have. And for example, this is a Word assignment from a class that you may be enrolled in, you won't have as many items here or as many calendars as I have here, but you'll see that it will be coordinated with a particular color. And so if it's green or blue or red, you can click on that item and you'll see that it is an assignment that is due on that particular date. So just keep that in mind in your tools section. The next tab is student information. You may have gone through all of this at another time if you attended any of the sessions that were set out by the virtual campus. There's a lot of information in here. The services that are available to you. I'm not going to spend time on that. These are tabs that you can refer to at your leisure and see what is available to you. The Follett Discover is a tab if you need to order any of your books. This will take you to the courses that you may be enrolled in, and you'll see the books that are required for that course. If you're not sure, just reach out, but it's also in the syllabus. My Grades is a tab that is very important for you. I am not a student in this class, you are, but when you click on my grades, you're going to see the assignments that have been was worth and the points that you received for that particular assignment. The next tab is an email tab. If you want to email me, you would go to all instructors. I'm the only instructor in here, but you would email and I would get a copy of that in my email. If you want to email all students in your class for some reason, you can do that. If you want to reach out to anyone that's in your class, you can also reach them that way. The next button is student help, Blackboard student help. You can click here for live student help when it's available. For some students, we do have a virtual phone support 24/7. The number is right here. So if you're working on an assignment late at night, if you need some kind of help, you can call that number. If there are any live student help supports available to you, you can also reach out here. There are various Blackboard help sites for you, but that's all information that may come in handy if you get stuck when you're doing an assignment. Finally, there is an ebook for Connect. That will, and I mentioned that earlier, that there's another link in learning content, but this will take you to the ebook for this class. Just so you are aware, we're using the Connect Master for this class, and when you click on the ebook, you can click on any of the titles that you'd like to read and return to Blackboard in this way. So that is a very quick overview of the tabs that are available in this menu right here in your Blackboard course. Again, the most important is your learning content area. That's where you'll find all of your assignments. Discussion board if you are assigned discussions. And also, if you haven't read through any of the student information, please be sure to do so. So take a little time before class begins to go through look at your syllabus, to go through your Blackboard course, click on those menu buttons. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for listening.